Because right now we have this neighborhood. Oh, God, the only way to get into that neighborhood is by nowhere. That's no bueno. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to City Skylines, jumping in to continue building the city that we have started. It's funny, I actually started this episode. I was on my other saved thing, and I started the intro, and I looked at it. I was like, wow, we have really made it far in just a few simple episodes, and I realized I was on the complete other one. So we're jumping back in to continue to complete our city here. I'd say we are doing a pretty good job. There's a lot of stuff here that we have over in the corner that we really haven't had much time to work with, but I really just want to get the population growing, along with neighborhoods being completed and continuing to bring the neighborhoods down. My goal is to get I don't know if that's possible for this episode. That's a lot of land to fill out with housing, but that's definitely the goal. So let's go ahead and see if we can jump into it. So let's go ahead and jump into it and see what we can get into. Okay, starting it off, I'm going to get this little neighborhood going here. Now, this is technically a main road, but I say we just build some housing on it, get that shit cracking like the 4th of July. Let's go ahead and look at our stuff. We are full demand, very high, not even just high. We are very high up in this bitch. Medium demand for commercial zone. So again, still no demand for industry, which is concerning. I'm just going to throw it out there. The fact that none of that's building, I think my theory here of us fucking something up is more correct than it ever was. I'm just going to put that there. Maybe it's dropping it, but we're not seeing it on the marker. Usually, if that's the case, they would pick it up right away. So I don't know what's going on with our industry or offices, unless we just don't have a population that's big enough for that to really mean anything right this second. I'm really not sure. So I guess we're just going to have to keep going with our medium demand for commercial zone. Since our population is still relatively small, I'm going to stick to the low density ones. That way we don't have too much stuff going on and not enough people to fill what's going on. So that's kind of the idea here. Our abandoned building issue seems to be very centralized around this area right here, and that's the reason being because of the lack of workers in this area. I would say for the most part, though, everything's looking really good. It's going to take us so long to get a lot of this shit filled out. I don't think I'm going to touch any of this yet. We're just going to kind of keep this little neighborhood for itself and wait for kind of like this to get done. I'm going to make a one big fucking avenue here that just runs kind of from one side to the other. We don't want to go too close, so let's bring it down here. Actually, I want it to be an avenue, not... I don't know what I did there. I wasn't thinking. Let's just get rid of that. Go back here. You're being stubborn. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have one big, long avenue that runs through, kind of the bottom of the map. That's, a good point for us to look at that I would like to get close to. Obviously, that's a lot of work to do. And I don't even think we're going to be able to get, the residential zone demand for all of that just yet. So I don't think that's going to be too possible, but we can at least attempt to get as close as possible to that goal. We have all this to fill out, dude. And I have to try to kind of go in a manner that'll keep the electrical grid working. So actually, I could start on these too, because they have, oh, no. This. Okay, saved it. I didn't want them to start building right there just yet, so that would have really not been the best thing. Let's go ahead and see. I'm going to just get a little more right here. We're going to go ahead and take care of this guy and clip that one out. They have some big-ass fucking building land, though, so they're going to get some nice homes in there, that's for sure. Let's see what else is going on in the city. We also have to make sure as we're building these areas, we're putting important things like fire stations and stuff down. That way, residential areas are secured. They don't have to worry about, their house going up. We also need to have some hospitals as well, too. What we could do is we could just slap a hospital on, this outside road here. That's probably not going to work. Oh, we have, one little spot here that we could put that, and it would work. Okay, cool. So at least we got that. So we're going to need some fire stations as well, too, just so that way the fire issue isn't... Look at the trees on the side of the road. They're red. That's usually an indication that shit's gonna burn. I'm just going to put that there. I wonder if that changes anything, or is that just going to keep the trees red? Oh, no, it did change them right there. Damn, I would need a lot of firehouses to change that possible fire issue going on. Okay, so this place has, like, none, too. It makes me want to put some right there, but I feel like that would just kind of be a not so good idea. So, all right, we're just going to stop with the fire stuff really quick. And we're going to need some police departments as well. You can't have a functioning city without police departments. This is going to need some power. So to do that, just off the top, until I get the other houses down there with power, we're going to go ahead and put a windmill there. That'll give it the power it's needed, or the power that's needed. Oh, we've already taken care of piping, too. Did I just go through the whole thing? Nice. That made it simple. Okay. Good stuff. Oh, good. Oh, why did I say it like that? We're going to need to get power to this building as well. I guess what I can do, we just do that. Slap one right there. Won't take too much building room out, but it's, you know, going to take a little in the grand scheme of things. I'm just going to keep going. We are losing a very little amount of our density demand, I guess you could say. So we want to make sure we stay very, you know, very calm with it. That way we can trick the system. I want to know if there's mods. So I guess it's, you know, since it's the start of the episode, is there mods that allow for these to just be maxed out at all times, or is that just not a mod that really exists? If we could get those, maybe I could bypass this being broken. But I feel like I'm gonna run into an issue here without being able to put down any, you know, offices or industrial. And then once we get everything built, we're going to be fucked, because how are we going to have any offices or anything like that if literally everything has been taken? So we had at one point put down some stuff here. Like you can see it's still pending, but other than that, it's just not happening. We're up to 8,500 people. So we shouldn't have any issue technically with any demand for anything. It should all be fairly healthy at this point. I just don't know what the fuck's going on. So, all right, let's keep going on this. So I'm going to put down a little more low density stuff here. Try to just get this filled. Oh god, hiccups. Try to just get this filled out a little bit more. How's my freeway doing? I really don't think anyone has used this. I gotta get rid of the hiccups. Hold on. See that the fucking the commercial zone's building. So I don't understand how that's having no problem amplifying itself, but we're having issues doing other stuff. So for shits and giggles, I'm going to make these next, these ones on this curve right here, the high density, even though that's going to be I'm just going to make 2 of them. That way we don't have like a crucially bad mistake here to where we lose these buildings because of no workers. So we might as well drop 2 down just to see. I don't think it's really going to matter though, because with the way shit's going on this one, I don't know if I've fucked something up or what I have done. We should also look at parks too. Parks are a really good thing to kind of keep people interested and busy in the neighborhoods, healthy, I guess you could say. So we're going to put one right there. That way that whole neighborhood that we're building has a park that can be utilized on their own time, and so on and so forth. So how's our campus attractiveness look good? 14 out of 500 students. Wow. That's not good at all, honest to God. And there's not much we could do until I think we get enough with the population here. That shit will just get booming and start pushing over to like the college courses and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building some neighborhoods since, actually I'm going to fill out a little bit more residential zones, and then we're going to start building some neighborhoods. There we go. So now we can kind of get to this, and we're going to build us some nice roads here. I don't know why the fuck we ended up talking like that. I say we just kind of keep it very square on this one. I'm going to do like a nice little spindle. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm going to get off of this too because it's just not working. I need square roads. I'm going to just I'm going to flow with the design that's already there, if you catch my drift. You know what I mean? I could put like a big ass park in this motherfucker. Again, you ask what I'm doing, I say I have no fucking idea. Okay? So, we're winging it at this point. Going right there. Damn! Okay, so now what we can do is we can cut this to make it make sense. So that way we give access points into the neighborhood without having a congestion of intersections right next to each other. So that's going to be the best way that we do it, I would assume. I could probably even put in another one right here. That way it kind of just, bam. Now we got another plot of land that we can just kind of do stuff with. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what I like to see. Good stuff. You know what would be a cool idea if we intersected these things? So I'm going to take some stuff out here. We're going to take this out. You're going to see what I'm going to do here, all right? We're gonna just kind of fuse this stuff together with one intersection. And the reason why we're doing that is because now it allows all of this to just be connected in and amongst itself, which looks a lot better, I would say, than not having it be connected. Once we get rid of this windmill, which I probably could move now that I realized it. Did that bring my little... Oh, that's unfortunate. It didn't bring my road back. So what I'm going to do is delete the road just a wee bit right here. We're going to reconnect it. So that way it brings my residential zone back to full. And we don't have any missing land that we could be using or utilizing. Let's go ahead and just keep getting some more stuff added here. We're still looking full on our residential. I'm hoping at one point we're going to see some pretty crazy results with that office or industrial. And if not, we've broke everything. So I guess that'll be a critical, pivotal moment when we kind of get 2 more episodes in to see if that thing has fucking changed at all. And if it's not, we might have to scrap this map. Because I don't know what to do without it, and I feel like we're going to have a pretty failing city if we're not able to actually utilize the fucking shit that we're supposed to be able to utilize in this game. So, I don't know. That's going to be a very interesting thing that we're going to have to see here. I really hope it doesn't fuck anything up, because it would be nice to have this map and then also the other one that I've done so I can compare them and see which ones have got better or worse or whatever the case may be. So at this moment, I think I can get rid of this guy. I'm going to look at our power grid right here. I don't think that this is really affecting anything that we're doing, so I can get rid of that and still have a pretty healthy power grid. I could probably even remove this, since we have power lines going into the Institute right now. The whole goal is to kind of remove as much stuff as we can, so that way we don't have those noise-polluting things that are just blocking our city. So we are going hard right now in the residential. They're swooping it up, which is good to see. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to getting down to this, and then I get rid of this power thing, the power windmill or whatever the fuck it is. So that's the goal here. Get rid of all those. I'm pretty sure I can remove this one, right? I would assume that this is now being taken care of by the grid. Well, residential is still at an all-time high, so I guess I can utilize that for what it is. I'm just going to try to get this going right here. Get this, I think it's honestly already taking effect, so I could probably remove this bullshit since it's now, yep, the grid has been secured. So this is looking good. Like I said, the only thing I'm concerned about is that third bar there, kind of just leaving us with the opportunity to get fucked, I feel like. So I'm going to build an outside road that's going to sanction off this campus area. Because I don't want to build too close to it. I kind of just want to have something that's good. So we're going to keep one side of the street. Fuck this son of a bitch game and this stupid shit. We're going to keep one side of the street unable to be built on due to policies and regulations for the campus. So anyone that's moving in, or like anyone that owns the property will know that they can't build on a specific side of this. But on the other side, they totally can. So we're doing that so that way we can at least keep the place looking good. So I'm just going to bring this back in on itself. It's going to be looped, and I'll show you guys what I mean here by this. So this side of the road here will actually be not able to be zoned in. So that way we don't have houses directly up to the college here. We probably could even make a exit, like a back exit out of the college as well too. That way people can serpentine through that bitch if they need to. It'll just make it an easier access point. Maybe it'll help the college in the end of the day. I really couldn't tell you. That's something we're going to have to just look at and see. But already we have just an area that's being filled out, so it looks much better. Let's go ahead and get this done too. I love how we're able to just manipulate this building zone area. How did that get there? Okay, and we're just going to take care of this side as well too. Nice, that's looking good. All right, cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Our commercial zones are actually dropping as well, too. But our new buildings that we put down are not being affected to a degree that I thought they would. So that's actually good to see. Everything else is fucked, but you know what they say. Well, since we're at this point, I might as well get another little park in the middle of this neighborhood here. Okay. So we are dropping on our residential zoning requirements, which is a little bit of a bummer. I'm going to add in a few more businesses over here around our high density ones that we have. I really hope our high density ones manage to make it here. How's that high density if it only has 6 workers? It doesn't make any sense. Well, it is getting some populated, well-educated and highly educated, so that's really good. It means our schooling system is working right now. I don't see any new stuff being built over here, so I have a feeling our goods services is probably going to shit itself. Let's see. We got 1% full. I have one massive, like, shipping container that's being used, but you could tell that's why our area over here is thriving, is because there's fucking a place to shove all the shit, so I guess that's a plus. Our residential is already high again, so that's good. What I'm going to do also is I have to figure out a way to kind of connect this neighborhood so people don't have to go and do this most ridiculous stuff. I could probably attach it other places as well, but let's just see what we got here. I'm going to come out from the side here. I'm going to take some of this area to use and bring this back down, and I'm hoping here I can just connect it to the neighborhood like so. That way there's just another point of entry for these people, because I could only imagine how it would be living in a fucking neighborhood where you had to travel fucking just ages to get in that bitch. Since we have some new homes over here, we might as well get this all built up here, kind of get some stuff going, and then it'll kind of make more sense once we complete the building on how it'll look. Tucker is sniffing everything under the desk, dude. I'm curious why I looped around like this when I probably could have just went... Son of a bitch. It's not what I wanted to do. We're going to put it on this one, and we're going to go back to this. I'm going to see if I can get a much more refined curve going on. Yeah, clearly I am, but fuck my life, right? I feel like I know why I did this in the first place. It's not too bad. Why is Tucker barking? Holy shit. So these fuse in on each other, so what I might have to do here... I'm gonna have to delete a little bit of this. I don't even know why I need this. I don't want it to go all the way down in the midst of fucking nowhere. No one even uses that freeway anyway, so I'm not even sure why I'm focusing on it right this second. It's like, I don't know if I broke it because of the design I have. Bro, he's just barking. Okay, so fuck the freeway. Sorry, I had to get the dog to stop barking there. He's just barking at the fucking wall. Let's just keep going with this home here. I'm sorry, this home, the residential zones. I guess it would be homes, plural, not just a home. Our residential's looking good. I feel like we can get a little more crazier than we normally would with it, and it will still just bounce back within like 2 minutes. So we're in a really good state right now with our residential zones. Oh, I just love how dense it's getting over here with the people and population. So as soon as we get down to, like, I would say, like, right here, we could probably turn this back on. But we would be at the point where it would just end up dying because it doesn't have power to, stay on and active right this second. So I'm gonna just make my way kind of just down and around and route all this back in. Again, this is my goal here, is to just take care of as much of this today as possible. That way we get back in and we can see after, not this episode, but the next episode at the end, we're gonna have to see if any of our office zone has populated. If not, feel like we're going to be in a really critical space here, but that's neither here nor now, so I guess we don't have to stress on it too much. I just don't want to waste all this fucking time. It's a lot of time and energy to make this stuff. God damn it. How is that doing that? It's intermittently going out. It means our power grid is not enough power for all this stuff. So we're just going to amp it up here with another windmill, and that should be sufficient for this place to keep operating as normal. They must be just drawing a lot of power down here in the first place. That's a lot of fucking cargo ships, but I would say it's working fairly well. Okie dokie, let's continue to do our thing over here in the residential zone. As I'm like kind of waiting for it to just fill back up, I just kind of check out other spots on the map. I feel like we fucked something up with our freeway system because no one is using some of these that they should be using. So I just don't know where I would have went wrong on it. So we might have to be doing a lot of demolishing of our freeway system when we kind of get to the areas that we need to build. Because like this one that branches off, no one's used it yet, even though we have terminated. Well, actually, we haven't terminated yet. Now it just kind of wraps up and around. But I feel like it would be redundant because who would be on a path to kind of go around to the whole city and then go back the way they came? Probably no one. As I can see here, I mean, this is being used, so that's quality. People can get into this area, which I don't know why the fuck they would need to go there, but I guess whatever works for them in the end of the day. Okay. Looking good over here. Residential is going down just a wee bit, so we should probably stop adding some for right this second. Just cheat the system. We're going to go over here and add some more businessy stuff. I'm not sure if I want to add the businesses on this side as well, too. I think I will, so that way it's kind of like a avenue of businesses on both sides that we can work with. We have this whole side of the neighborhood here that we should probably be focusing on as well, too. I don't know why I kind of just stopped. Shit, look at our residentials going down. If we lose that, man, we lose everything that we could do. Oh, our tunnel system is being worked over here, leading in and from the port system. Oh, yeah, this is good. Our freeways just kind of stop up here, but I feel like we could connect them somewhere, but I just don't know where the fuck we would. And again, it would be a good idea if these kind of just ended off at like a road intersection, maybe just like a very short freeway that they could use to get from A to B type shit. And just like that, we're back up. Holy shit. It was like drastically low there. We seem to be good now. So let's go ahead and get all this filled out. I want to just try to get at least one side of the road taken care of. There we go. I wonder if this has made its way. It has. Nice. So we could turn this back on, and it should have power. Very nice. I think I might connect this road right here, too. That way we just have another connection point into this neighborhood. And intersections are very, very minimal. So that's still a positive. Oh, there's some tiny-ass homes, dude. Why are they so tiny? No one wants tiny-ass homes in a neighborhood like that. What the fuck? You got normal size homes and someone's like, I'm gonna micro home this bitch really quick. It's like, no, get the fuck out of here, dude. All right, let's see. Why am I not touching this side? I have no idea yet. I'm gonna just fill this out. No, our residential, it's going so quick. This isn't good. I'm gonna try to just fill out some more businesses in the process. Maybe that'll help get our residential zoning a little higher. They are definitely not gonna swoop all those up. Right outside the university, I think I'm gonna put a Botanical Gardens, if I'm saying that correctly. What's like a water... Botanical Gardens is a nice park-like area for people to relax, and it raises surrounding land value. Okay, we'll just put it right here. That's going to cover a huge amount of land there, which is going to be really good for like a very big park or something. Everything's looking good on that. Our piping is good as well, too. Yeah, we're really solid with this area that we're building in, honestly. Okay, let's get some residential housing done. I had to take a phone call there, so that probably gave us some time to not have anything fucking amplify at all. So that's always good. I'm going to just smack a big-ass plot of fucking land here, and we can go ahead and see what's going on with this. I'm satisfied with the rate in which we've been able to get this done. I don't want to fill out that other part just yet. Let's keep all the inside stuff good. This is technically, it's like own little neighborhood here. I think instead of making individual neighborhoods, or maybe we can make subsections to the neighborhood, but then we just connect it all together. Bada bing, bada boom. So I'm going to make, this is, okay, that's just the road that's going around it. So let's make one road right here. And then we have this area that we have to do something with. We've got to watch our intersection intake, make sure it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and go out. And let's see here. Okay, we're going to go out like this. I don't know if I want to fill out that area just yet, but we're just going to try to circulate this little road system we have here. I guess I could just go in with itself. That kind of fills out the little neighborhood there. I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do with this dead space right here and over here. Maybe if I could find a point... oh, this might work. There we go. Just have it kind of go off in there. Now, I'm concerned about this place because we would have some intersections blocking each other. But then again, residential areas aren't too bad to have a whole bunch of intersections because I really don't have much traffic going on in the first place. It's very chill and toned back in neighborhoods. Okay. So we're looking good on that. Why is it paused? That's why we're not getting any residentials being zoned right this second. Well, that's a pretty healthy little neighborhood area that we have. We have all of this area that's hasn't really been touched, but I feel like we could do some cool, like, intricate neighborhood designs and stuff. We have this as well, too. I feel like it would... Oh, you know what? I think I just figured it out. So I'm going to do... we got to watch... These are main roads here, so we do have to watch our intersection points here, because we could definitely run into some stuff. Man, I don't want to... I'm going to really fucking... my goal was to kind of put a road out here, but that's going to really cause some shit. Actually, I guess I could just take away... Let me just take away, watch. We're going to go sideways with it. That way we get it away from that main road. Now, the only issue that we have here is this little intersection. So we have two intersections that are just oddly close to each other. So let's get rid of one of those. I'm going to pull this out. Because right now we have this neighborhood. Oh, God, the only way to get into that neighborhood is by nowhere. That's no bueno. So I'm going to just put that there then. And that's going to be the point of entry for this neighborhood, which is literally just a circle. Oh, I could fill all this out, too. Might as well fill this little neighborhood out. Okay, and then what I could do is, like I've done in my other map, we can use this big avenue for offices if we ever get that ability to get that done. Which at this point, I'm thinking that's going to be a fucking no, just because this game is possibly broken, or we broke something, or something of that nature. I really don't know. If we can get in with mods, we might be good. I just don't think they have mods for that, because I feel like this whole algorithm thing of like knowing when to build and what to build, it's doing it to let you know when to do it, you know what I mean? So I don't know how we're gonna do that there. I'm a little concerned. I just don't want to waste all this fucking beautiful work that we've done. Okay, so our residential is kind of stuck, and I don't know what's going on. It's stuck at, I mean, it's still a high point, so we can still get some stuff going. Maybe I need some more businesses to get going there. I like how our new ones that we're putting down are solid, though. It's mostly our old ones where the population was kind of dwindling or just not as sufficient as it should have been. So we're doing good now. It looks good. It looks healthy. Everything's good. I just got to figure out, okay, I'm just going to keep making road systems here because I don't know what else to do in the meantime. So we're going to not use many entrances on from the avenue here. That way we don't have shitty intersection blocking and all that stuff. The main thing that we're going to be able to do is use this inner road here as our point of entry into the neighborhood. That way we don't have a congestion of intersections. I would like to... Oh, you know what? That actually would be cool. We can kind of make some points of entry like so. Kind of just have it be random. You know what I mean? Like, kind of just get in there and just fucking random it up a little. I don't know why this side has the arrows going up, but it works, I guess. Something different. Now, we can also probably connect some of these together here. So that way they have points of entry into... their neighborhood, and I could probably even do it as of right here too. As long as we don't have too much stuff going into this avenue, then we should be good, because again, this avenue is going to be one of the main roads that we use to get across the whole map if they're staying in the city, and the more intersection points that they have to stop, the more traffic you're going to have. So if we actually take a look at our traffic flow, oh shit, I just threw my vape on my keyboard. Our traffic's actually looking very good. Now, the reason why we have a issue right here is because of this double intersection thing that we have going on. So the best way to get that gone is to do nothing right there. That didn't do fucking jack shit. So let's get that fixed before we lose that housing, even though I feel like we're going to lose that housing because we've done that. Or should we be good? Is there like a... Oh, bye-bye. Yep, we're going to lose some housing right there. That's up. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so we didn't lose these housing. I guess we put it back in enough time before we lost it. So that's just one small point where you can see that we have traffic congestion. Other than that, we are doing fantastic with our traffic control right now. And you can tell that we have got a lot better when it comes to the traffic layout than we normally would. Which makes sense because, you know, when I started the game, I had no idea that it mattered that those were really close to each other. So the fact that we have got that taken care of, I feel proud of myself. Okay, everywhere else on the map literally doesn't have enough. Why is there traffic on the freeway right there? Why would there be any reason to keep traffic? I guess there could be a point of congestion right here. You can see at some moments it gets worse, but then also gets better. And I guess that's when the merge point for when they all get on the freeway together. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad right now. Residential is back up. Let's see what we could keep going with here. Let's not do too big a blocks area. I don't want to do that. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, so we're making some good progress. So I think next episode we'll go ahead and save this right side. That's a lot of residential to do. You got to understand that's a tremendous amount of residential to be doing, especially when you have to stay in the confines of making sure you don't over exceed it. So let's go ahead and try to fill out some of this area if we can. How do we fuck up that bad? I guess we could keep the road like right next to this avenue. Just kind of like hug it. And then we can bring it back around itself. I would like to connect them evenly. That way we have nice even points that we can go along with here. Oh, wow. It took that corner of the road and wrapped it around. I've never seen it do that before. So for this, we're going to do some curved roads. Kind of just like curve them up. You know what I mean? Just switch it up a little. There we go. Something different for that neighborhood. That way, that whole neighborhood, most of the area is being filled out. I would say all of this. We have very, very small plotches of green there that aren't able to be used. And now one big square section. And I think that's actually where our piping has ended too. Yeah, our piping has ended along this avenue right at the bottom, which actually works out perfect. So we have just a very small south part of the map to work with here on like new roads we have to put down, but solid shit. Residential is still high, so let's go ahead and keep some of that going. I'm just going to fill out this very small blocks of land right here. That shouldn't be too much residential. Let's go ahead and get some businesses as well too, since that is fluctuating. Okay, and we're looking good. So I want to complete this really quick. I see an intersection point. I see it. It's like it actually happened randomly too. That's awesome. Let's just get that little area taken care of. Just have a nice little straight shot running through there. It's not as straight as I would prefer, but I guess it still works. All right, so how are we going to build this neighborhood here? I'm going to probably go from a left point. I'm going to branch up. I'm going to take off this setting because we're just getting curved roads, and I don't really want curved roads. Yeah, that could work. Yeah, that's fucking going to work well, because that's some big blocks of lands that people can use for housing there, which I think will look really good. Oh, yeah, this is solid. So now what are we going to do here? I think I'm going to do the same approach that we did up in the yonder, where we just kind of fan it out to the side. Solid. What do we got up here? I could probably just sneak something in behind that building. I love how all the neighborhoods have taken a different look too, just kind of conform themselves on what works the best for that area. But this is looking sick. Like, we have everything stationed now on the northern part of the map. A little bit more than halfway, which is kind of nice. Get rid of that there. Oh, our residential has taken a half hit right there. That's sad to see. Let's go ahead and get some. What is this? Garbage has piled up for a hospital. The fuck? What are we gonna do here? Oh fuck! I gotta make a industrial area. I would assume this is a pollution, right? Yeah, 50. Oh, 100. That's not good. I wonder, can I make it go across the freeway? That could be possible. Or I could put, like, no, if I put a landmass in the water, that's going to pollute the water, which isn't going to be good at all. Why is that the only thing? Oh, fuck. I don't know why that's the only thing that hasn't... that has the garbage issue. That doesn't make any sense. I guess I could put a road that goes, like, on the outside, but then again, I have this freeway here. I'm about to say fuck the freeway, because the freeway is just getting me into some shit here. Okay, I'm going to delete this freeway really quick, which will allow us to put a road kind of going on the outside. I can lead it to a new industrial area so we can get some garbage services for this neighborhood. Son of a bitch. Let's just back this up. I don't want to delete any road system that I've worked on that's good, that's what we've done. Okay, we'll just connect that with a smaller road. Okay, so at this point, I have to get trash. Wait, now it's good? Well, what the fuck? How does that make any sense? I've just deleted all that for no reason then. That's fantastic. That makes me feel good about myself. Okay, well, I was going to delete that anyway, so I guess now is an appropriate time just to get most of it deleted. We've already deleted most of it. There we go. Okay, residential is back up and booming, so I'm going to get some of this little park area taken care of here. Oh, boy. So residential is going to be something that we have to do really quick. 2-lane road with grass. So this is a perfect chance for us to build an access road. And the reason why I say that is because if nothing's been built there, we don't have to worry about taking any buildings out. So we're going to bring this down. Going to go under the bridge here. I just don't know how far I should go. Should I just like... I feel like this would be an appropriate place for a, That's fucking such a long road in the middle of the ocean, dude. What the fuck? Now, my whole thing here is I just really hope this road works, because if it doesn't work, then we're gonna be fucking screwed, because I obviously want trash to be picked up in that area. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna just slap a... Oh yeah, that goes right to it, dude. Bypassing the system up in this motherfucker. That's what I like to see. So we are gonna need some piping to go on in here. It shouldn't be too big of a deal just because we have the piping that has already went down to the south end of the map there. So let's just get it filled out right there. Perfect, that's what I'm talking about. So I wonder if there's going to be garbage trucks leaving. Actually, we just got it water, so... Garbage trucks in use. Have they already taken off? Oh, shit. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to make an exit point to this road on this avenue here. That way, if they do want to take off, they can simply do so from there as well. Okay, now that we built the garbage area, which I assume they would have just got off the freeway. I think that's one of them right there. No, it's an ice cream truck. I haven't seen anyone stop at the hospital. Maybe it was just like a weird glitch, and then I did all that for absolutely no reason. I'm going to get some more residential going in this neighborhood. I'm going to just try to get as much of it completed as possible right here. I would say if I just fill that out just a wee bit more. Damn, they got a large-ass grass area in that home. Okay, so then that should be good for there. I have this side as well, too, that we could at least do and just get this sanctioned off right there. That leaves us a nice, healthy amount for next episode. Maybe the bottom portion I can complete. I just don't want to take away too much of our housing that we got going on. Looks like we only have one building that went belly up in the newest area that we built, so that's kind of good. Wow. Am I just not going to build homes here? Or what was I doing here? I feel like there was a reason I've left this blank. Okay, fuck me. Let's just fill it out, I guess. We could use it for something else, but we might... Ah, shit. Balls. Hold on. Damn it. People are already building. I'm going to keep half of it for something else. I'll give them some residential over there, but I don't want too much going on. There is just a lot of dead space here, so I don't know if I can put businesses in there. We got a small demand for businesses. Might as well get it in like the... Instantly took that. Holy shit. They were like, we don't mind having property here. Okay, so they're taking that business area and they're just swooping it. So I'm going to just keep going with it. See if we get them some smaller buildings over here. Okay, good stuff. And then for this, I guess we could use it for high density if we get to that point. I doubt that we're going to have too much of that going on. I'm going to save the bigger plots of land for that. Might as well fill out the smaller ones with housing. And that should call it a day there. That way we can fill out some of this dead area with, you know, actual stuff to use instead of just bullshit stuff. Uh-oh, we have some businesses going belly up in the new ones. That's definitely not good. Taking a step back to look at what we've done, I'd say that we have made some pretty good progress today. I am noticing now that there is a fucking dead plot of land right here. I wouldn't say dead plot, but there's just a big plot of land that we could have used for residential and shit like that, which is unfortunate, but I guess we could always go back and knock 2 houses out, rebuild them, and then get some other houses in between there. That way, I don't know how I ended up doing that and fucking it up so bad, but hey, I guess it happens. But that's good. We're up to 10,005. Perfect time population to end that right there. 10,000 almost flat, which is kind of cool. But that's where we're going to wrap this one up. Damn good progress. Got a neighborhood made. People came in and put some fucking land in. Still no industrial. So I think something's fucked, but I guess we'll have to just go another episode just to see if I get up to like 15,000 population. But nonetheless, thank you so much for coming out and watching this episode of City Skylines, and we will see you next video.